Deebo Samuel didn't get out of San Francisco. A.J. Brown did get out of Tennessee. He's now a member of the Eagles. I talked to Howie Roseman about what that offense is going to look like with the guy they traded for on draft day to help take that offense to another level. What should Eagles fans expect from the offense with A.J. Brown? Because it was evolving into a certain type of offense last year, more running the ball, taking advantage of the talents that you had. With A.J. Brown there, what's it going to look like?
Well, first, you're always hesitant to talk about anything in May because you got so long to go before you first play a game. So I think health is the most important thing for our football team, for every football team, because it determines so many outcomes here. So I think for us, we got great performance staff, great training staff, great medical staff. So keeping those guys in position to play. So when we get that schedule released tomorrow night, we kind of look at it and go, man, if we're full strength, we got a chance to be good. But I think when you look at it again, because of how good we were running the football, we understand that's going to be a challenge for defenses. Defenses are going to come in and say, hey, this offensive line set the tone. They led the league in rushing. So how are you going to counterpunch? It's being able to be multiple and be versatile. And Coach Sirianni does an amazing job of that, of adjusting to the strengths of our personnel. And I think as we go through camp and get a good sense of who we are, I have no doubt that our coaching staff will put them in the best position.
And that's ultimately what Nick Sirianni did last year. The team struggled early on, and Sirianni finally figured out, here's what we do well.
Right.
Let's go do that.
Right.
Here's what we don't do well. Let's not do that. So you add a great player to the mix who can diversify your offense. We'll see what they can do. It puts a little more pressure on Jalen Hurts.
Definitely.
But he seems like the kind of guy who can rise to it. And he wants it. He wants the opportunity to prove that he belongs. You give him better weapons, he has better opportunity. A little more pressure.
Right.
A little of that no excuses Tua Tagovailoa tour 2022.
Right.
But there's a different vibe with Jalen Hurts. With Jalen Hurts, it's another log on the fire. With Tua, it's one less excuse in the back pocket.
It does seem that way, no question. Either way, I think that it's going to get Philadelphia the result they want one way or another. You're either going to go, damn, he got better throwing the football, and look, he's taking advantage of A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, and we got our guy. Or it's going to show itself to go to what you're talking about. Go, oh, damn, there was people open all year long, and we just didn't take advantage, and maybe he's not the guy. We discussed a little yesterday. I mean, he's got everything you want, and I think a guy like A.J. Brown with that offense and how they want to be as far as run-based offense, some play action, some RPOs, move the quarterback, do all that. Hey, we talk about that all the time. I mean, this is the right piece for that. Oh, hey, fake the reverse Devontae Smith, fake the run to Miles Sanders. Oh, there's A.J. Brown over the middle on a quick slant over the middle. Maybe give it to Devontae Smith the next time. Oh, fake it to him. Here comes A.J. Brown coming behind the line of scrimmage the other side. Dump the ball to him. It gives them more weapons, more moving parts, more ability to get a defense to lean this way and then go, oh, wait, Jalen Hurts is keeping it going that way. Or he gave the ball to the running back, and we all went with A.J. Brown on the reverse. And to me, that's where I like the formula. So they have physicality to go, you better get up here and stop it. And then they go, oh, man, it's one-on-one outside, and you better be scared to match up with these guys one-on-one. I like that formula.
I talked to Panthers GM Scott Fitterer yesterday as well. We're going to hear from him later, but one of the things I asked him, whether or not the Deebo Samuel dynamic in San Francisco in a copycat league where you've got big physical receiver, hey, let's put him in the backfield. Let's get the ball in his hands more. Let's let him do his thing. Does he think that'll spread? Fitterer thinks it does, and he kind of suggested maybe DJ Moore.
Yeah, 100%. He's made for it. Yeah.
In Carolina.
Yeah.
But to A.J. Brown, right?
Right, same thing.
So it works. That's the thing about the NFL. If somebody does something that works, other teams say, hey, that works. How can we do that?
Yes.
How can we do that?
Right.
It's accepted. It's not copyright infringement. Whatever plays you put out there on film aren't just the basis for information on how to deal with you when we play you in the future. There may be some stuff you're doing that we'd like to do.
100.
And that's fair game.
Yes, 100%. The great offenses all do that. They all have a certain group of coaches they look at every week on film just to study and steal some of their plays. That's what you do. And I would, again, A.J. Brown, he fits that Deebo Samuel mold like you're talking about, Mike. It's that new age wide receiver we have right now that's really a wide receiver in a running back's body. And DJ Moore's that way too. Again, he's thick legs, big butt, breaks tackles, can do all those type of things. It's different there. And I would think that catches on throughout the NFL. And to the point of, like we talked about all the time, even with running backs or even now the current status of the wide receiver, if I'm one of these, coaches or whatever, hey, I'm getting my money's worth out of these receivers. Hey, they're growing on trees. We'll get a new one 3-4 years from now. Let's get them all the damn touches we can get, and so what? We're paying them $20 million a year, so what? There'll be another good one coming out in the draft 4 years from now. That would be kind of my approach if I was running a football team.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.